Guys around him, the numbers won out in the end. O'Sullivan did well to extract it. Kick toward Jed Walter. Haven't called his name just yet today. Here he is now. Got tackled as soon as he got the ball.
Now the GWS Academy kicks inboard to Sanders. Off a step. Probing kick inside the 50. Good presentation from the man of the moment, Jed Walter. He's going to 3 goals against South Australia. 3 goals against WA. 3 goals in the first quarter against Vic Metro last week. And the floating ball sails through the middle. He's off to the perfect start, Jed Walter. He kicks the Allies first. Halfway through this first quarter. Thumps it long down the line, looking in the Pike direction. Over the top, Walter takes a lovely mark. Reads the flight of the ball very well, Jed Walter. That was no exception. Thumps it long towards the hot spot. Billy Wilson with the spoil, trying to be the beneficiary for the Allies. Thumps it long into the hot spot. Vic Country have the numbers aerially. Walter flew in very late. Couldn't quite take the mark.
Luau has some space inside D50. Had the running option available. Well done, Jed Walter.
Here they trail by 5 points. Perhaps one last scoring opportunity. Walter taps it down. Hard 25 minutes for those who are unaware for each quarter.
So they've done well here, the Victorians, to avoid a third Allies goal. There's your quarter time siren. While dropping the mark, Brad McDonald did have time, took some contact late from Luau as well. Walter couldn't mark it there.
Falls into the lap of Leake, gives it off McKercher towards the top of the goal square, and Walter leads out with great presentation for the National Championships. Jed Walter, 30 metres out. Steers it through for the Allies. He's got his second. Well, he kicked 8 goals in a game against the Northern Territory Thunder. And pass out the back door was excellent. Snap around the body from Turner towards goal. Walter may have been held on to. He's appealing for the free kick.
15 for the game now, Damien. Riley Sanders does play with the Sandy Dragons, the young Tasmanian. Sanders here picks up the loose ball for the Allies. Slipping over Ganser, did well to recover. Now Walter gets a decent look, does Jed Walter, but it goes across the face. Did spill out, ends up with Schoenmaker. His kick is partially smothered. It's up for grabs here. It bounces into the hands of Walter. Missed earlier. This time had to get the hand pass out. Umpire says holding the ball. McKercher playing well. High ball. Jed Walter's underneath it, only had one arm to work with, couldn't take the mark. Was he being held? Here. I reckon the mark is just inside 50. Perfect conditions here today, no wind to speak of. Decides to give it off. Cleary slipping over as he kicks.
There of Graham, breaks the tackle, streams off half back, looks towards centre wing. Walter takes a lovely mark out in front with soft hands.
Runs off his lines as Walter. High left foot ball got dumped after the kick. It'll land around 50. Riley Sanders can go for a Sunday afternoon dash before delivering it inside 50. Jed Walter goes up, had a couple of defenders around him. No mark taken. Well rove though. Ends up back with Walter. High left foot snaps on its way, and he had too much angle on the kick.
He said he'll have a go himself. Kicked it high. McCormick flies high, couldn't quite take the mark.
That's a really good mark taken. I think that was Ollington. He goes in board now. Kick too hot for Jed Walter out the back.
Sets away Schoenmaker on his left foot. Kick towards half forward over the head of Walter. Luau slipped on the turf. Walter goes back in after it again. Chance for Turner. Fishes it out to Walter. Good hand pass, sets Callanan alight.
Gives off the handball. Schoenmaker. High left foot ball. Jed Walter from a couple deep. Didn't get to the ball in the end.
Cleary on the right foot. Hoists it high towards half forward. Spoil at the back.
Allies get the clearance. One way to the other, forced inside of 50 by Graham over the head of Walter.
Charlie McCormick outside the boundary line. Drifts across the face of goal. Walter! It would be fitting that Jed Walter could put the exclamation mark on this game. Kicked 3 in every game of these championships. Walter around the body. Misses to the left.
Cleary did well. McKercher's been outstanding. Left football for Walter on the lead. Takes the mark.
What a campaign he's had, Adam. He's been sensational. Put his name up in lights. He's playing kick to kick at the moment.
Cleary 36, Sanders 35, McKercher 32. Walter goes up, doesn't bring the ball down. And he did impede. Free kick here for Vic Country.
So final seconds ticking down. Oh, how about that? Walter, awareness on the mark. There's the siren. The Allies have won their first ever under-18 boys national championships title. A watershed moment.